Alright, so welcome back everyone. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, the hardest career series. Today's episode, we're going back to the Moon to carry out some very important science. Hopefully going to get a lot of science from these two primary experiments that we're going to be conducting on Kemini-15. The first one is ionization scan. 24 minutes and 32 seconds right there. That is on an extendable boom to keep it away from the spacecraft. So I might get some extra science, what we probably should do, rather than doing it remotely and transmitting stuff back, because there's always a loss. And the other experiment that we've actually never done before, which is one of the key test experiments, which is part of the LDEF, or Long Duration Exposure Facilities, which is, well, it's far more realistic in the way it gathers science than the stock science parts. So I'm looking forward to seeing these, how they work. This is just the test version. Once this has been completed, it'll clear us to do the other types of experiments. And we've got two types of packages of the LDEF. So we'll be seeing those not too distant future if this goes according to plan. Okay, so we've got Kemini-B, Kemini-15 on a Kite 2 launch vehicle waiting at Pad A. So we'll head to Pad A and begin today's mission. Okay, so just synchronization with the LH2 taking place. We will come down a little bit, but that's fine. We've got plenty of altitude to come back down. Okay, so both SRBs back. We should get the first core stage back as well. 2441 and 2444. Okay, so basically it's the SRB's back without any fuel. Okay, should easily be able to circularize. We should have enough Delta V this time to make it to the Moon without using the OMS kit here on the spacecraft itself. We're not carrying anything like as much weight as we was in the previous episode. Okay, so I have a TMI plotted. We've got 53.289 kilometers per axis around the Moon. It'll take 2 days, 2 hours and 42 minutes, about 2 days, well over 2 days to get there. Which will cut down how much time we've got around the Moon, but that's not too much important. It does science, but it shouldn't take too long to run. It's going to cost us 805.8 meters per second in Delta V. We have 957 meters per second. So 1 minute 49 second burn. And it's coming up now just under 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, almost completed the TMI. Okay, just throttle back a little bit. $5 meters a second. Won't be anything like as exact as we would hope to be, but so we'll have plenty. We'll have plenty of Delta V, about well over 100 meters a second remaining after this. But there's no point taking it with us because it will boil off by then. Especially 2 days. 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1. There we go. Okay, SS is off. I'll set to the map view and check just to make sure that you're on target. Okay, so it would appear we have underburnt this time, so the periapsis hasn't been pushed above the moon's surface. I need to go to prograde and just fix that. So yeah, obviously we push past and we come back down behind the moon, then loop around in a figure of 8. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. 44 meters. 44,000 meters, I should say. There we go, 54. Just under 55 kilometers. Or just over 54 kilometers, if depending on which way you want to read it. Okay, that should be fine. So I'll let the LH2 stage go now. There's no point keeping it. It will have boiled off by the time we get to the moon anyway. Okay, a few seconds away to the capture burn. On full throttle. Okay, going to stage in 2, 1. About just over 290 meters a second required. So give a little kick when I let the LH2 stage go with the RCS on the spacecraft, and it took us up 262 kilometers from 54. So it shows you how powerful the RCS can actually be. It's fine. We'll circle about 160 by 170 or so. Okay, RCS is off, SCS is off. So I've got 772 meters per second. I'm pumping fuel into here as well as the actual sub-service module. Just so I don't want to electric charge as well. So it splits it evenly between the propulsion unit and the service module. Okay, 172.2 or so by 157.4. Not too bad. Okay, don't want to do that. We'll shut it down. Okay, let's go ahead and deploy. What's this about? Okay, so we've got. This is the first objective into orbit around the moon. So that's ionization scan, 14,404 science and 5 reputation. Okay. So we've got the extendable boom. Got a camera. We've also got the I'll extend that now. That's the SETI Communitron. It's only 5M capable, but obviously with fully upgraded tracking stations back on Kerbin, it's about 1.2 gigameters, I think. Extend the boom. And this is the LDF. As I said at the beginning, this is only a test. Which is attachment, obviously. So we've got D5, D7. So they're in the actual command pod. Analyzation scout should start doing straight away. And then just in orbit of the Mun for the keys test. Long duration experiment facility. So we shall start that. So we've got 24 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll also do a log analyzation scan. So not only do we get the reward for the contract, we also take some science back with us. Because we can take it back now. Increase the value somewhat. We'll start this as well. So that's quite large then. So I think really in hindsight I should maybe have attached that to the side. Okay, so it's an exposure experiment just like the rest of them are on that particular platform. Okay, so I'll leave these two here. So I don't know how much electric charge these experiments actually take up, if any. But it looks like they do actually take some. But that could be the life support turning the heating on. Okay, I'll leave them alone. We'll let them run their full duration. We'll see how much science we can actually get back if we actually take it back as well. That'll be quite interesting. Okay, so I'll leave them in orbit and we shall come back to them once the experiment is finished. Either one or the other. I think the LDF experiment, the test experiment, will actually be finished before the ionization scan, so we'll probably check that first. Okay, so we have the first experiment, that's the Keith Science Lab experiment, test exposure. Okay, is that it? No, finalised results, that's fine. Okay, not bad. Okay, the test results show that the equipment appears to be working as designed, although there are some unexplained smudges rather reminiscent of snack-stained fingers. Perhaps we need to improve the handling protocols. Yeah, so there's more to be had from this. That faded green bar. That's what we could get, depending on where we actually do it. I'm thinking maybe if we have this on the extended boom, so actually get it clear of the spacecraft, that might lead us more. There's obviously a lot to be had. I mean, if that green light bar represents 12 size, what does the darker green? A huge amount more. So I think we'll definitely be trying. Okay, let's go ahead and store it. 12 size for that. Not bad. And of course then we get the reward for the contract once we get it back. We've got to get it back though. Okay, so we've got another 13 minutes. Once that's finished, the scan site should be okay. We can then store that boom again or stow it. Then we'll do the D7 and the is it D5, D7? Yeah, D5 and D7s. Okay, so we have the ionization scan completed. Parameter completed just there. 24 minutes 32 seconds, 16,200 foresight and 9 reputation. And then we've got the entire reward for the entire contract, 115,000. Wow. 644 cash, 8 size and 8 reputation. Okay, so that's clearing us. to do this. Oh my word. Sky show that the moon might have a very tiny atmosphere. Odd. Well, the moon does. Magnesium, I believe magnesium or something, magnesium and sulfide, something like that. About 6 inches thick, I believe. On our moon. Obviously, this moon is probably the same. So we've got 30 science. And strange enough, we don't. So technically, we didn't actually need to bring it, but that's fine. We can still save the money for it as well. That's always better. So 30 science. Wow. Okay. That's all we've got in the cargo bay for now. We have got the camera. And that's for Bill to take some more shots. Sorry, Bob to take more shots of the moon surface for Gene. It's a bit too dark to use at the moment, though. Okay, let's run the first of our Kemini specific science experiments. That's a D5. Start occultation navigation experiment again. And run D7 as soon as that's been finished. So it'll take a few minutes. Okay, so D5 start occultation navigation has been finished. So I don't think we'll get any science off this. I'll be very surprised if we do. Right, end D5. Finalise D5. Oh, 1.3. Yeah, faded green bar still. If that's 1.3, about 2, maybe slightly more. Possible from different sort of different altitude, different heights above the surface. Okay, it's 1D7. Shouldn't take too much longer. Our lab time is 0.23 this time for D7. Okay, so the Kemini-D7 experiment, space object radiometry. Okay, ND7. We'll finalise. Oh my word. Oh, this has been a bumper crop for science, definitely. Measurement successfully completed. This demonstrated the advantages of using a Kerbal to obtain basic data, thus permitting identification and selection of target. And there's still some to be there. It's that faded green section just there. 39.6. Is that the biggest one I've had with a single piece of equipment? I think it probably is. Okay, 39.6 from space object radiometry. And it's while high over the one. So obviously it is altitude or height dependent. Let's go ahead and store that. Fantastic. Great. Let's see, we are down slightly, but we're coming up to the latter half of the third day. We're into the third day, aren't we? 2 days, 3 hours, 59 minutes, so nearly 4 hours. So we're 2 hours short of 3 kerbing days already. Obviously, it took 2 days to get here. That's not too bad then. On to 740 monoprop. Just activate this thing and see exactly what it tells us we've got. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's quite sort of strange how come they put decouple and activate the engine at the same place. Almost just practically next door to each other. 775, we don't need that. Definitely don't need that. We need about maybe 200 delta V at the most. Let's go ahead, turn it off. Don't know, scrap saying oh dear, that's broken. Which point we're going to have to use RCS for about 15 hours to make up the difference of the thrust of this. Okay, so we'll leave them in orbit for another couple of days or so, then we'll come back to them. We'll let Bob take some more pictures for Gene and Werner. And then we'll come back to them and then we'll get them on the way home. Okay, so we are coming up to the end of the 6th day. 5 days, 5 hours, 36 minutes. And counting. So we'll head to the map view. We still have 548 units of monoprop. So these experiments do use quite a lot of electric charge, from what I gather. So if you don't run any, you don't use anything like as much electric charge, so it increases your endurance to, I'll say, well over a week at least. Okay, so head to the map view and plot the departure burn. Okay, so I plotted the TMI, a little bit more delta V because we have to collect some slight problem with phase. Well, not exactly equatorial around the moon. So activate that. Move to the manoeuvre node. 319.4 meters per second. We've got plenty. We've got to correct the phase so we actually enter Kemini's atmosphere at a, I would say, relatively stable point. Don't want to be too sort of off equator. So you're bouncing around there. Okay, let's store the equipment. We've got 50 minutes. It's a 40-second burn. So let's store this first. Can start the boom. Okay, and we'll close the payload bay doors. Okay, 49 minutes and 40 seconds mark. Okay, almost completed the departure burn. 30 meters a second, 20, throttled back a little bit. Okay. Okay, down to 462 meters per second. I'll check the map very quickly, make sure actually inside the atmosphere. It should be about 30 kilometers or so. Because that burn took us 3.323 kilometers above what I actually plotted, which is about 30 kilometers. But that's not too bad, so we don't need a propulsion unit. We're going to keep it anyway, just in case something goes wrong. You never know. So going to it's 4 hours, 47 minutes and 23 seconds and counting. Okay, we're back at the Space Centre. Both crew members have been fully recovered, nice and safe. We also got the cargo bay back as well, which is excellent. But the bumper crop of size was from the D7 Space Object Radiometry, while in space high over the Mun. 39.6 size from that. Excellent. Very, very nice. Got 40.9 size. That's without the cargo bay, as far as I can tell. 2,611 funds from recovered parts from this. Still no experience for either Jeb or Bob. Bob's only single skill point, so I don't know what's going on there. We have got some training exercises for them anyway, so... Oh. Yeah, again, nothing specific. So 100 research points or more for each of them. Oh, disappointing. So we've got... Yeah, they're just affairs in the propulsion unit. So take a look at the contracts. It's got 6 more size from this particular contract, the D7. 98 mil reputation. Okay, and that's the... yeah, so that's the cargo bay back. 7,914 back in cash. 49 for the fuel. A little bit of monoprop left. Okay. And 50 data from orbital scan extra while in space high over the Mun. So that's all together in the cargo bay's equipment. Well, see, it already includes that in this result here in our actual size points bundle. It's got 35,294 for the D5 again. So that's the start occultation navigation. 6 more size for it and 98 more reputation. Okay, so that gives us 179.6 science. That was absolutely fantastic. I've got well over 1 million in credit now. And we're into... well into the turquoise. I'll call that turquoise before, so I'll say turquoise again. As far as reputation is concerned, so we're well over what we need to get some decent recruits. Alright, that's the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to click like, it is appreciated. Also, if you do enjoy the content, please click the subscribe button. That does help the channel immensely. It's very much appreciated as well. So is sharing. Sharing helps the channel grow and is very, very much appreciated. If you want to leave a comment or ask a question, you're more welcome to do so. So remember, there's a moderator team, so it can take a while for your questions to get to me. If it is a question, just a standard comment. Alright, don't forget we have Discord, Facebook and Twitter. You find links to all 3 of those platforms on the banner front page of the channel. I spend most of my time on Twitter, that's where you'll catch me the most, updating. That's what I'm doing right now and in the future. Alright, once again, thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the very next episode. In the meantime, as always, take care and bye-bye.